Hey you guys, this is Rebecca here, and I'm back. It's been quite a while since I've done a video. I have missed it dearly, and I was trying to think about why I've missed making videos, and the only thing I can come up with is we got a new puppy, and at night is when I typically video. So if you notice, my voice is kind of low. I'm not totally like high pitched because we need to probably get our dog into obedience school, to be honest with you. He is the sweetest thing ever, but oh my gosh, it's like having a little kid. He's ornery and he's stubborn. He's a Dachshund, and that's one of their traits, is that they're very stubborn. But like I said, he's a sweetheart, but getting him to bed can be complicated. So I know we kind of probably started something we shouldn't have, but I won't go into that. I'm just happy to be back and making videos. And so first of all, I wanted to put together one that I wanted to show you how I create my monthly journals. But being that it is already October the 3rd, I believe, or is it the 2nd? I don't know, my days are running together this week. But I wanted to go ahead and get it. I had to put it together on Sunday night because, or did I do it on Monday? I'm sorry. Anyway, the bottom line is I wanted to go ahead and put it together because I knew October 1st was the next day. And I'll show you why that's important to me to have it done ahead of time. So, but I wanted to go ahead and come on and show you guys my setup. I promise I'll do a video on how I create my my notebooks, but I'll kind of do like a rough, like kind of a tell you version on this video. I'm in my my Brown Webster Pages Traveler's Notebook. This is considered like a standard, but I use the Cahir size, and so it fits perfectly. I can fit actually 3 of my journals, which they're junk journals, so they're fluffy, in here at one time. And typically I love the fluffiness of it. At this point I only have 2. I have September, which I'm finishing up, and then I have my new journal. So just to kind of give you an idea, I'm feeling quite full of charms this month, and these are some of my favorite charms that I always have on my my journal. So I had bought this at the scrapbook. This is a cute little carriage, a pink little carriage. It's enamel, so I always keep that on there because I love it, because it's whimsical and it's fairy tale-ish, and so I always have that on there. This was a charm that I had in my last October kit. It is a book and an ink well, so that was on my Anna Green Gables one. The pumpkin, which I need to kind of adjust here. I noticed that earlier that I need to work on that charm a little bit. It was in the September kit, and then this is the one that just came in this October kit, which is the Grateful kit. And so of course it says thankful, grateful, and blessed. I think I'm missing my lighting over here. Let me see if I can turn that on for you guys. Let me see. Oh, I don't have it plugged in. Okay, I'm missing a light, so I hope that's not too big of a shadow. Like I said, I haven't filmed in quite a while, so my lighting is still here, but I think I unplugged that one. And then this was the beaded charm bookmark that came in the Halloween kit. And then this is an orange one that I've had for a couple years that I just put on this because it's orange and it's October and fall and Halloween, so I had to put that on there. Now on this is my cute little new pen pouch, and I'm gonna tag this shop because I want to mention a couple of shops in this video that I've purchased some items from. But this is from Sparklebrisshop, and she can be found on I hope I'm saying that right. She can be found on Instagram. She's super sweet, super nice, and this is my 3rd pencil pouch that I bought from her. It's so cute, and I feel like this one I can use for the next several months. I've bought a heart mermaid kind of one, and then a sparkle one, which I love the sparkle one. It's in my I have it in my other pencil case. So and inside my this particular pencil pouch. This one she put in the kit when I ordered this. Isn't it so cute? It's so pretty. And my black flare pen for writing, my gold sparkle pop, and this was the pen that was in the Get Your Crayon kit, CWR kit, and I love it because of course it has an art palette. And then this is the Black Love pen, which I use all the time for journaling as well. I wanted to come on and show y'all the ones that I use in my planner because I also use it in my journals, but it's in the other room and I wanted to get on here and do a video before it got any later, and so I'll have to show that in another video. These are pens that I get at the Dollar Tree and they are fabulous. I just love them. They write really well and they're like $2-4, so that's a great deal for me. And then I also put my pumpkin pen that was in the September kit because it was the pumpkin patch one, but it's just so cute. So inside my traveler's notebook, I basically just kind of decorate these sides up with just some themed. I used to put a lot of paper clips and things like that, but it gets fluffy as it is, and so I try to just kind of put some, you know, some things that I might want to look at and possibly use in this kit. So these are a couple of things that I've gotten. This was from the Happy Marigold, and this was from the Paper Basket, and they both can be found on Etsy. So again, I'm going to link them below, and that way you have an opportunity to look at all their paper products because they are fun. And so, okay, so this month I went back and forth because I don't know if I have it here handy on which traveler's notebook I wanted to use. I have my Anna Green Gables, which was October, and then I had a witch one, but I'm going to be doing a table at PlannerCon that's going to be Alice in Wonderland theme, but I wanted to do it with a twist because it's October, and so I just kind of took the Alice that I had and put her into some Halloween colors and put a witch hat on her, and then you know me and my pink, so I was like, you know, I'm going to put her on pink background. Anyway, so I created this journal. I do have some in my shop, not a whole lot, but I just loved her, and so I wanted to put her on my October journal. So this is the kind of the introduction. What I've done, this is my September one. With the paper clip here. And so I have written that. Here is the August one. And that is basically what I do. These are actually, who is this? Susan Branch. I bought these off Amazon, and basically they're the 12 months, and you can, sorry, I got that out of the camera there. You can, they basically are a stack of note paper that you know, like a pad that you can hang on the refrigerator. They basically will be like August, September, October. Anyway, for some reason I couldn't find my October one, so I used my November, and then I just used a die cut to cover up the November and put October because I love the colors, of course. But anyway, what I've done is I just kind of did like a little journal entry on each one, just kind of like just an overview of what might be coming up that particular month, or what's been going on. Just nothing too much, but you know, but that's just kind of what I've been doing, I guess for a few months now. But I really like it. This was my October one, so again, I just kind of wrote a little abbreviation of what's going to be happening this month, and then this was actually some die cuts. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Warrington. It's also called like Round Top. It's Antique Week. Actually, it's like 2 weeks of just miles of antiquing and junking and all that fun stuff. So I went there this last weekend. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so I found this booth, and look at all this fun stuff. It totally reminds me of the little ephemera packs I put together. You know, of course I love them. But anyway, she put, she used to be in a shop in LaGrange, and look at all these. Oh, I'm going to put those up because I'm definitely going to use them. orange ribbon. But she used to be in a shop in LaGrange, and when I went in the booth, it was like, oh my gosh, this looks like the lady that had her stuff in this one shop that I go shop downtown for. And so we asked her, and she said, oh yeah, that was me. Anyway, I was so excited. So me and my friend bought several things, and then I'm actually, we're going to go back, the family, and I want to go hit her booth up again, just because it's so beautiful, and there's so much pretty things to look at. But anyway, those little die cuts were part of her, those journal kits that I have. So, if you've watched me on Instagram, a friend of mine gave me a whole bin, and it's 365 quotes. And, so each day I try to read one, and I do a lot of showing them on Instagram in my stories. If you are following me, you've probably seen these. But anyway, I love this one. I won't, go into what it says because it's a long thing, but basically it talks about, settling down, and then it talks about, staying up late and waking up early, which is me right there and there, and it's okay. Okay is not the reason you risk absolutely everything you got for the smallest chance that something absolutely amazing could happen. And that, I don't know, when I read that, it was just like, yes, that's exactly how I feel. So anyway, I'm going to make a copy of this, or I might just stick it in here, as a kind of reminder, even though I didn't want it to go unread. So you know what, actually I'm going to stick it in here because that is a good little reminder. But anyway, I popped that in there today. So so basically this is some of the ephemera that I picked up from that little shop that I just showed you. And then this is a part of a pack that I got from the paper basket off Etsy, and I love this. I love the cat. So it's basically just a story here, and I just glued it in there because I just loved it so. And then these little, I've put her paper clip, like this paper clip is from her shop. This is called the Paper Journal, and I'll tag her below. But I also got a bunch of these little scrap material that I love adding material, soft textures into my journal. So that was from her, and I just used the Tim Holtz stapler and stapled it in and put a piece of a Stark cardstock. But this is kind of what I've been doing on a weekly basis. So this one, like I said, this was right before the Pinners Conference, and oh my gosh, I was so crazy. But I just kind of I love that. I love being able to look at it at a glance and fill it in. Like I said, this is where I want to come in and fill a little bit more in here and in here, because this was just last week. But I try to every day write a little tidbit. Isn't that cute? Isn't that little so cute? It's a little bitty hot dog for my Pokey. But anyway, I know I'm obsessed with the weather. I'm ready for cooler weather. So I'm obsessed with the weather right now. So I've been been logging that into this. This is basically a week at a glance. And so let me show you this one. This is how I really like them to end up looking. Look how beautiful that is. I just love it. I love that I was able to sketch. I put die cuts, I put stickers, I put a stamp. So this is really what I really want my end result to be. But again, it's sometimes, before you know it, the week gets away from you, because here we are Thursday. No, tomorrow's Thursday. So it is the 2nd. Okay. But anyway, I need to come in here and I'll try to do it in the mornings, the morning after, because late at night, usually I'm just zonked out. But put the new sticker in there for the kid, and then this is just a die cut, and it's just fun. So I love doing this because sometimes I don't have time, or a lot of times it's just mundane things that happen. So this is just a way to be able to write, kind of do a bullet journaling and write in what's kind of what's going on. So and then this is an idea I have. I got this off off Instagram, Countdown to Holidays, I think it's what it's called. But anyway, I'm totally inspired by that picture. But so I'm going to wrap this up really quick here. So yeah, so basically I'm going to come in. I want to do kind of videos to show my system of logging, journaling, kind of doing a bullet journal mixture of scrapbooking, memory keeping. But first of all, so anyway, that's just kind of the first couple pages. But first of all, let me take this out. And I think I've had a video on how to make one of these. I'm pretty sure I did because my sister was doing it as well. But so and you can take any journal, but I like to use mine, of course. You can take any kind of traveler's notebook you get off Etsy, or you can make your own traveler's notebook, whatever size you want. But this is pretty much, you know, your outside of your notebook. Now, what mine come in, they have the 28-pound paper in there. I typically, because I like to make mine junk journal style, so I'll take a regular notebook. I thought I might have one in here handy, but I don't see one at my fingertips right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the B6 size. So basically what I do is, this is how, if you were to order a journal, it would come like this. I take the staples out, and then this is, if you count these sheets, there's 10, but I take 2 out, so then you only have 8 left in here. And basically what that does is it allows you to add more papers in there, and then you don't have the thickness. Because now, as you can see, some of my pages do stick out just a teeny tiny bit off the edges, and I am totally okay with that, because actually by the time I'm done with this, I'm going to have some material. I plan on doing some pom-poms along the line there. You know, I have my material sticking out, so I am totally okay with having mine big, fluffy, not extremely stick out, but if you do. I mean, I like that. So it's all depending. But I notice that whenever I start adding the actual cardstock in here, I like it to be a little less bulky. Now, and I haven't had any problems about really running out of room, but again, that just depends on how much you journal or not, you know, those kind of things. So. But anyway, so I usually add like a little bit bigger piece here. I'll put one in there, one here, and one here. So those are all of them. And then as you can see, they're over on this side as well. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is journal cards that basically, instead of cutting each individual one, I cut like 2 together. I wish I had an example here. I cut 2 together. These are the journal cards that come on the 12 by 12 that you get with scrapbooking. And then I just basically fold it in half and use it as, like, that's what this is. Use it as like a little insert. Again, I'm going to show this process probably with my next journal. So it'll be before November. Anyway, but this one you just basically, once you have them in place, I kind of just, you know, do like every other page or every 2 white pages, and then I just fold it together. Now, of course, I have a staple machine that I do all my stapling with my journal, but you can use a regular stapler by opening it up. You know how the teachers, when they would put them on the bulletin boards, you know, to decorate the bulletin boards, you open up your staple all the way and you can go flat. And then you can take like a little eraser, like this is my this is actually my good eraser for when I'm making art, but you can get like just a pink eraser and put that underneath here and staple it flat. Again, I know I have a video on how to do this somewhere in my feed, so if you be able to find it, maybe I'll see if I can figure out the name of it and list it below, but if not, you can look through my feed. But again, I'll be doing another video on this. So anyway, and then there you have it. You have your little starting basis for your junk journal, which has all these pretty papers, which is really fun because you can pick and choose whatever you have in there. My sister actually put a napkin in there, which I thought was adorable, and then you could actually do paper doilies. You could do anything that you can come up with. So Anyway, so that's that idea. And then one other thing that I've done that I really like to do is I love to add like a little paper bag back here, so that way you can store some of your stuff that you might want to journal with. I went ahead and this was a bag that I got in my order from the paper basket, and then these are some of her I love this. It's a card, but it's Hershey's, you know, for trick-or-treating. I just love that. And so this was just some of the stuff. I think I put that in there because I have those. But it's just fun to put that in there, and that way if you're out and about and you have time to like create something, voila, you have paper in there. You can make something cute and add it to your journal. Now the other thing, if you're wondering, this is, I actually got this in a Happy Mail, but this is a little envelope that they had at Home Office Depot, and I just love these paper. Have y'all seen these little sticker flakes? These are so cute. I got these from littlecraftplace, so in Houston, and they also have an online shop, so I will link them down below. I hope I remember to link all these people, but these are, I love them. I love Ian and Eunice. They are just the sweetest people. And so anyway, I bought these at the Pinners Conference, these little sticker flakes, and so that little booklet goes all the way to the back side. And then I just kind of stick some stickers in here and some little papers. And then these are Happy Planner because they are so cute. And guess what? They got a little puppy on here. Anyway, I'm so happy to be back on making videos. And so I hope that this next one won't be as far away as the last one was. But I don't plan it on being. I have some great ideas. I've been jotting them down for months, and now that I have my space cleaned off, I won't show y'all the mess, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be back, and looking forward to the holiday season. I feel like October 1st does kick it off, so I'm excited to start enjoying it. And we're supposed to be getting a cool front again. You know how I'm obsessed with weather. But we're supposed to be getting a cool front next week, so hopefully that will make everything feel that much more like the season it should be. Alright, you guys, I'll see you in my next video.